Alright guys, I'm back, and I don't think y'all are ready for this story. Sorry if you hear that fan noise in the background, that's just my PlayStation, because for whatever reason it gets too fucking hot whenever I watch Netflix, because... So this is gonna be a story time about whenever I was hit by a drunk driver. Keep in mind that I've been hit by drunk drivers 3 times in my life, and... yeah, so that's great. Grade A Louisiana people. So this all started with my friend's birthday, because my friend's birthdays tend to be my story time events, you know, because hi. So we went out downtown. I just went to tell my friend happy birthday, just hang out, you know, whatever. I wasn't drinking. I didn't really like to drink at that point in my life. I didn't really start drinking until I started doing cocaine and ecstasy, you know, drugs, because hi, I'm an adult. So, whatever, I ended up staying there, but I'm leaving, and I left early. It was probably, I'd say about midnight. I have the police report, I could just go look at it, but we're just gonna wing it, because hi, professional YouTuber, my lighting's on fleek, my setup's perfect, and if I click my phone to stop this video to record a new clip, then it's gonna fuck everything up. So, we're just gonna say I left at midnight, and that sounds about right. So I'm on the road. We have like 2 major roads in the main city of my state. Well, not the main city, but like down here, Lafayette, Louisiana. We have these 2 roads. One of them's Johnston, one's Ambassador. And these 2 roads are the busiest fucking roads, like, known to man. Like, I swear, during the day, it's like New York. So, at night, they tend to slow down. But for whatever reason, every accident that I've ever been in my life, which none of them have been my fault, like, with another car, none of them have been my fault. I took down a mailbox, but that's another story time. 2 mailboxes. So, every accident that I've ever been on has been on Johnston Street, and that's including this one. So I'm, you know, minding my own business, being a jolly little fucking saint that I am, because I don't drink, and, you know, I am just young and fun and wild, sitting in my car. Well, the weather happened to be fucking beautiful that night, and I had my sunroof open. I was jamming to, and I swear I still remember this. The song was Highway Don't Care by Taylor Swift and Tim McGraw. I was just like fucking singing at the top of my lungs, jamming, at a red light, waiting to turn left. So there's like, I'm at an intersection, and at the, like, fuck, how am I supposed to show this pro YouTuber? Pro fucking everything. Fuck! So I'm at an intersection, and it's a T. Okay, we see this? Well, I'm on this road, and I'm trying to go this way. And right here at the intersection, there's like a car wash. That comes into play later in the story, but I wanted to get that out the way now. So I'm sitting at the red light, and I look, like, I'm just looking around, you know, no cars are on the road. There's like maybe 1 or 2, you know, including me. So I look in my rearview mirror, just out of, like, I don't know why, and then I see this truck approaching me fast, and I'm thinking, oh, like, he's being a dick, you know, like, he's in this big lifted Dodge truck, and around here, like, they think that they're so fucking badass because they have a lifted truck, and, you know, I had a little car, so they like to, like, get close to your car because people around here are fucking assholes. So he is approaching my car, and I'm thinking, oh my god, like, he's coming, like, really fast. Slams into the back of my fucking car. Slams into the back of my car. I'll just say this now. The damages were almost $6,000. Keep that in mind. So, I immediately call the cops because it's late at night. I don't want to get out the car. I don't know what the fuck, like, who is in this truck. I don't know if he has a gun. I don't know, you know, I was scared, you know, I'm by myself. I'm in my little car. Like, I don't have anything to protect myself. So I call the cops. And I had been in an accident before this, and that's why I think it was instinctual to call the cops. But, you know, I didn't get out of my car, so I didn't take pictures of it. So I'm on the phone with the dispatcher, who, mind you, as y'all know, like, by watching my videos, you can tell that I have, like, a lighter voice. And it actually used to be, like, much lighter than this. But I'm calling the dispatcher, and I tell her what happened, whatever. She's like, okay, well, the guy's walking up to my window as I'm telling her, you know, hey, I just got in an accident, whatever. He's at my window. I crack my window. I don't roll it down. Fuck that. I crack it. And he is like, obviously, like, fucking belligerently drunk. He looks at me. Did I hit you? No. Did you hit me? No, silly goose. You know, my 2-month-old car's trunks just, like, completely fucking smashed in. But no, God, you didn't hit me. I'm like, yeah. He's like, are you on the phone with the cops? I'm like, yeah. And, I mean, I was being nice to him because I was shaking. I was really shaking. And so he's like, hey, let's pull off into the fucking car wash or whatever. And I asked the dispatcher, I'm like, hey, is it okay if we pull off into this car wash? She's like, yeah, that's fine. You know, just to get out of the road, I guess that would be fine. So I'm like, okay, well, we're going to exchange information and everything when we get into the parking lot. The dispatcher's like, okay, that's fine. So I turn in, I have, like, my signal on, I'm turning into the car wash. And he has his signal on, too, so I'm thinking he's going to turn in. Fucking Fast and the Furious set it off. He floored it. So I called the dispatcher back. She didn't get my name or anything at this point. I'm pretty sure she didn't. So I call her and I'm like crying. I'm like, he just fucking left. Like, I can't fucking catch him. I don't know where he went, whatever. And then this is where it gets fucking great. The dispatcher's like, ma'am, just calm down, ma'am. Like, it's gonna be okay. I'm like, I'm not a fucking ma'am. Like, I'm not. Like, it's just, I'm a sir. My name's Hunter. You know, I just got hit. Whatever. She called me a fucking ma'am. And, like, I'm already crying. So, like, I start crying hard. I'm like, thanks. You know, that's so sweet of you. I mean, she wasn't rude or anything. She was actually really nice. So I'm like, he just left, what do I do? I said, I'm gonna go try to fucking find him. I'm like, send out cop cars, he just went down this road, you know, you need to go, whatever, go find him. Well, we didn't find him. And I ended up meeting up with a few cops, because they'd sent out like 3 or 4 cop cars to look around Lafayette to try to find him. So I get to a Walgreens, and I'm sitting there in my car, you know, crying. Like, I was jamming and singing, and it was great weather, and I was having an awesome night. Thank you so much, sir. You know, you didn't fuck anything up. This is where it gets great. So, this is, well, it doesn't get great yet. It's gonna get great. But whenever he walked up to my car, I obviously saw his face. And he hit the wrong person that night. That's all I'm saying. So, I saw his face. So, I know what he looks like. I'm able to describe him completely to the cops. I knew what kind of truck he had. I mean, that's one. If you have a lifted fucking truck and it has, like, nice wheels and, you know, it's all custom, like, don't fucking hit and run, you know? So, it becomes a hit and run. And so the cops are looking for him forever. Well, my fucking investigator fucking ass, being the person that I am, I tend to, like, go into, like, hyper fucking focus mode, and I'm, like, making it a mission at this point. I'm like, I will fucking find him. Like, he hit my car. I have the worst luck with cars. Let's also throw that in here. Worst fucking luck, and cars are my favorite thing, and it's kind of ironic, and I don't understand it, but maybe there's something correlating there. I don't know. So, I spent roughly 3 weeks looking for him. I had friends looking for him. I posted something on social media, and it got shared a ton of times. Like, everyone in Lafayette was looking for him. Nobody could find him. I'm riding around with my friend Bree one night. Well, it was actually during the day. We were going to do something that night, but we're driving around Lafayette, and we had time to burn or something. I don't fucking know. I don't remember. And we're driving around, and we're just kind of, like, looking for his truck, too. Because, like, I literally spent every fucking day so much gas. Like, I probably filled up my car 3 or 4 times a week. You know, my car got, like, fucking 30 miles per gallon. So it's, like, it's a lot of driving. So we're just, you know, doing what friends do. We're looking for him, whatever. And then she's on the phone with her mom telling her, hey, you know, I'm with Hunter now, like, we're driving, whatever. I'm like, oh, hell fucking no. I look over at the Shell gas station and I see a truck. I'm like, oh, hold the fuck on. He's putting gas in his truck. And this is him. But it's fucking spoiler alert. It is him. So I drive up next to him. I look like this. Roll my window down. Look at his face. Let me grab something that's a phone. I grab my phone. And I take a picture of his face as he's looking at me. Go to the back of his truck. Snap. And then I made sure to make it a point that whenever I was leaving, I kind of stopped so that he could see the back of my car, you know. So I call the cops. This is where Hunter's fucking luck comes back into play. The cops don't recognize the license plate. They're like, no, I mean, you know, we don't have that in our system. Or no, maybe it was my insurance company. It was probably, I think it was the cops. No, the cops, the police system. That's pathetic. They didn't have his license plate in the system for whatever reason. I don't know, maybe his truck was new or something at the time. But so my insurance company ended up actually finding it in their system. He had, that doesn't matter what insurance he had, but he was the owner of a dealership in Lafayette, a really big dealership. I ended up finding that out whenever I sued the fuck out of him because you fucking bitch, that hurt. I think I just broke a tooth. So I ended up suing him, you know, and getting enough money to pay for the fucking stage 2 whiplash treatment. And then I ended up having no money after I paid for my fucking medical bills, because our agreement was to pay for my medical bills, but you can only go to a chiropractor so long, and there's only so much you can do to heal it. So I'm like, I'm just ready to fucking settle. I'm like, you know, and I talked to my attorney. She's like, yeah, I mean, we're not gonna get any more out of this if you keep prolonging it. Like this is where I think is a good time to settle. So we end up settling, and I go back to being broke. I get my car fixed, and my trunk never, ever, ever from that fucking accident was right. Like, it, my OCD ass, it was a Mazda 3. And on the back it says Mazda and then the number 3. And whenever they fixed my trunk, they spaced that too far. So it was like, it pissed me off to no end. And then like dust would get in my trunk. Anyways, I have a new car now, so I ended up trading that one in, and then, you know, so story of my life. Well, yeah, that is the story time about whenever I was a fucking savage and fucking high, you know. That's the time whenever I became a fucking pro investigator. We'll just leave it at that. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. I will be back tomorrow. I'm doing a challenge video sometime next week. I just have to find friends who are willing to hang out with me, because I have no fucking friends. So that's the only thing pending on this fucking challenge video. And I have such a good idea. I've been going through old Tyler Oakley videos, and I miss Tyler Oakley. He doesn't do good videos anymore. No shade. I mean, he does good videos, but he like doesn't do, it's not back to how it used to be. Like, he used to collab with other YouTubers, and like, he doesn't do that anymore. And no more Q and Slay. Okay, done with this. So, love you, Tyler Oakley. So, I hope y'all have a good night, and I hope y'all fucking laughed y'all asses off, and I hope that y'all don't cry for me, because my life is just fucked. So, alright, bye guys.